mofo Rackstraw? Well, we found him first. Get him, lads.
The boss has sent you? Right then. Bad news, I'm afraid. The shipment, it's gone. Here I am making sure the delivery's all delivered, when out of nowhere some bloke gives me a short, sharp shock to the back of me head. Nearly killed me, they did. When I come to, it's all of it gone. I've been looking all over down here, but there's no sign. We've been robbed. Seeing as how they might not be too fond of me right now, I wonder if you might tell the bosses for me.
Stolen? Oh, bother. Well, here's a howdy-do. That shipment is eagerly awaited by one of our associates, and it was late already. It will not do to disappoint him. The goods are contraband. We can hardly go to the authorities. Indeed, we can't mount a proper search without drawing unwelcome attention. We need your help, good captain. Deliver this message to Captain Corcoran, informing him of the delay.
Captain, I've important. Earlier today, I was minding my own business when I could not help but hear noises arise from a nearby storm drain. I distinctly heard the sounds of a fight, followed by the creaking of wooden crates being carried away. They sounded quite heavy. The brigand leader spoke with a clear Valencian accent, and his footfalls clinked like steel horseshoes. Valencian steel, if I'm not mistaken. I must conclude the villain who stole this cargo was a unicorn from Valencia.
The contraband? Go tell Mr. Sullivan I delivered it as promised. It was late, true, but through no fault of mine. Stolen? Well, that's unfortunate, but hardly my business. Well, I offer what help I can. A unicorn. I know who that must be. Iago. He's a Valencian rogue, as treacherous a unicorn as ever sailed the skies. He worked for Nick Deadeye, boss of the wharf rats in Scrimshaw. Deadeye must want Port Regal's black market. I can't stop him, but you can. Find Bill Bobstay in Scrimshaw. He'll put you on Deadeye's trail.
Nick Deadeye, keep your voice down. Now, who's asking? Best not talk about Deadeye too loudly. His vile crew pretty well runs Scrimshaw, and they are not friendly. You're looking for the Valencian? Well, Nick Deadeye, he'd certainly know, but I doubt he'll be eager to tell you. You'll have to, persuade him. If you ask me, only a fool'd walk into Deadeye's place looking for a fight, but I won't stop you. Go to the Pequod, the shipwreck under the jaws of the whale. That's where they meet.
What's that? Come to me parlor, little pup. If you knew where you were, you wouldn't have come. Now, what can I do for ye, doggo? Now, why would ye be looking for him? You're threatening a dear friend of mine. Get him, me hearties. Time to play. Har. Blast and dash it all, I yield. Pardon, spare me and my lads, I beg ye.
As to that stolen contraband, it's not here. Lago hasn't delivered it yet. Ye can have it, if ye can take it from Lago, that is. There's a vortex hard by Port Regal. That's where he's hiding. So good journey to ye, pirate. I'd not come back this way if I were ye.
A new challenge! Let us cross blades, my friend. Heard of you? It's an honor to be defeated by one so famous.
Ah, here's Mr. Sullivan's missing cargo. Let's get it back to him.
You're back. Did you find the shipment? Excellent!
Oh joy, oh rapture unforeseen.
Enough, I say. Pirate, you've pulled us out of a hard spot. Here, take this as a token of our sincere thanks. Mustang Sally? Yes, we've seen her. She visited us a few weeks ago.
A lady fair to see, the pearl of piracy. But I fear she's lost. Oh, sorrow. Condemned to sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock.
Enough! Sally came to these skies to free a prisoner from Fort Eleanor, but was captured and is now a prisoner there herself. She was working with a pirate friend of ours. His ship is moored some ways from here, inside a great cave, carved to look like a monster.
Ahoy, Captain! Meow, meow, meow. This is quite the honor. I've heard of you. You're the one who found Old Gun's treasure. Well played. You're quite the rogue, aren't you?
Well, well, if it isn't Captain Kitty himself. Tell me, are you still a stinking coward?
Hello again, Ratbeard. Captain, I heard you were the trusting sort, but I had no idea. Do you keep this one out of mercy or pity?
I'll rips your ears off. Let me at 'em. What are you?
Enough! We are here to find Sally, not argue.
Ah, you're looking for Sally? She was working with me to free a prisoner from Fort Elena. Now she's trapped there, poor thing. The prisoner? Now that's a secret. Can I trust you? I think I can. Gortez hired Sally and I to free none other than Napoleon himself. Where to begin? Some say Napoleon is the most dangerous mind in the spiral. I don't know about that, but I can tell you he is a military genius, and surprisingly short. Oh, but please don't tell him I said that. He has this thing about his height and wearing tall hats, and, you know what? Forget I said anything. You have been to Polaris, right? No? Oh my, well, it's a lovely place if you like glaciers, and penguins, and pickled herring. Which is much tastier than it sounds, actually. I know, it has a reputation for being salty and overpowering. But if you find the right pairing flavors, it can be an absolutely delightful foundation for morning brunch. Mr. Norrington and I swear by it. Now what was I saying? Oh, yes, Napoleon, military genius. Well, you do know that he managed to climb from shipping clerk to Emperor of Polaris in only 10 years. It's true. Granted, the Penguin Revolution helped, but that's still a very impressive track record. And once he became emperor, oh my, that's when it turned scandalous. He rebuilt the Polarian Navy from the ground up and attacked all of his allies at once. Valencia, Marylebone, and Monquista. The greatest military powers in the spiral. How's that for ambition? By the way, I absolutely love those pants. So flattering. Where did you find them? I have so much trouble finding pants that fit. They're always too tight around the hips. It's a curse. I have my mother's tale. What's that? Oh, Napoleon. Well, he was betrayed, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you knew the rest. Marylebone started a revolt in Napoleon's backyard, and Valencia unleashed that clockwork armada. They turned the tide. Napoleon was captured and imprisoned here, at Fort Elena. Fort Elena is also where they're holding our friend, Mustang Sally. And I have to say, it's an absolute beast of a prison. Thick walls, stout gates, huge guns, and an army of guards. Cortez and I intend to free Napoleon. It's a crazy idea, I know, but Cortez wants Napoleon to win his little civil war in Monquista, and as for me, well, my fee will keep me and Mr. Norrington in pickled herring for the rest of our days. So that's the arrangement. I get you into that prison to free your friend. You bring Napoleon back here to me. I'm hiring you to start a war. It's a prestigious line of work with a long and glorious tradition. Start by attacking Marylebone ships. Report back once my countrymen are well riled up. Meow, well done, Captain. You've stung Her Majesty's Navy into action, and now the real fun begins. Ready for more, Marylebone's annoyed, but we need them really angry. So what's next? You sneak into Port Regal and abscond with the governor's oldest daughter. It's brilliant. The young lady's always sneaking away in search of adventure, and it drives her father absolutely crazy when she does. Drop this note in her chambers to pin the blame on Valencia. Mr. Gilbert in Port Regal will advise you. Bring the girl here when you're done.
Welcome back, young pirate. Do you require supplies and provisions piratical? The governor's daughter? My, you mean to engage in some true skullduggery. Let's marry piracy with a little burglary.
Mabel, the governor's daughter, is in the governor's mansion, no doubt under heavy guard. Her bedchamber is upstairs. The best way in is through the cellars. There's a tunnel you can use to get in. Look at the base of the mansion's retaining wall, back behind the governor's office.
Beware, Captain, for her father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general. Good luck.
Well, what have we here? Kidnappers, is it? We're the kidnappers around here.
Captain, before we go any further, I have to say, I have a bad feeling about this.
Aye, you're right. The job's all backwards. We're taking the girl. We should be ransoming her too, by thunder.
No, you git. That's not what I mean. Stealing a young girl from her family. It doesn't sit well with me.
Pshaw. Enough of that. You heard, Catbeard. She wants to escape her boring life. We'll be giving her an adventure. She'll thank us.
Doing this will get Mustang Sally home. That'll get us a piece of the map. We need to stop the Armada from finding El Dorado, remember?
There's more at stake than the map. If we save Sally, she'll be reunited with El Toro. True love. You cannot ask for a better cause than that.
All right. We have good reasons. Let's get it done. But Captain, remember this. If any harm comes to that girl, you'll answer me for it.
Oh dear me, a pirate! Are you here to carry me off? Am I to be ransomed or forced to join a villainous crew? It's all so romantic. Very well, pirate. Steal me if you must. Do it quickly, before I faint. Where will you take me? Mushu? Darkmoor? What are you waiting for?
I've dropped Catbeard's note. Time to go.
You there! Halt! Men, stop that pirate!
Blast, they're on to us. We'll never make it out the front door. Back to the sewers, and quick!
There they are.
No, they mean to trap us down here. Keep moving.
Halt, or we fire.
There's the exit. Charge!
I see the deed is done. You rascal, you. Mabel hasn't been too difficult, I hope. I'll see she's very comfortable here. Now that the Marleybonians are stirred up like angry bees, it's time to do the same to the Armada. Destroy some of their ships and report back. Expertly done, Captain. I couldn't have done it better myself. Well, perhaps not much better. We have the Armada's attention, so it's time to stoke the fires. Oh, yes. Go assault the dreadnought the Clockworks are building near the storm gate. Take these powder kegs and blow up the machines at the dreadnought's core. If I know the Clockworks, which I do, they'll blame Marleybone for the attack. Once the deed is done, race back here before the Armada can catch you. Stay the course, Captain. We are almost finished. Good hunting.
Intruder, you will identify yourself and surrender. Comply or be terminated.
On it.
Hi.
Yeah, will do.
Righto.
Over here, Captain! Put the powder by these cakes and it'll blow the whole kit and caboodle to smithereens!
Welcome back, pirate. My, you're every bit the scoundrel the rumors say you are. Yes. The deed is done. We have ourselves a war.
Would you grow stronger? Come to me at once. That is something I would teach you.
Stage 1 of my grand plan is complete. Time to play for keeps, So much has happened while you were away. Where to begin? While you were assaulting the dreadnought, Marleybone captured an armada leader and locked him in Fort Elena, just as I predicted. So now the armada's laid siege to Fort Elena. The fort's troops are distracted and its walls are crumbling. The perfect time for a jailbreak. Ingenious. All you have to do is sneak into the fort, find Napoleon and Sally, and slip away. I have a dog on the inside. Find Lieutenant Benedict. He can help.